Yeah, so once you're done with school, financial education, before we actually for me,
Good? Yeah.
Hey, hurry up.
He's all of me.
Not faces.
All right. Okay. Let's get started if we can.
Yeah.
Glad to hear that. Hi, everybody. My name is Dave Tucker. I'm Vice President for Workforce Development and Community Services here at VU. Had a chance to meet some of you over the last 9 weeks. It's been a pleasure to have all of you here on campus. And a pleasure to be able to participate in celebrating your graduation from the Mechatronics and Robotics Apprenticeship Program. This is Cohort 73, correct? Way to go. We've done, 72 before you, and we're hoping to do another 75 after you. But we very much appreciate your taking this big step, signing up for the apprenticeship program, coming to VU, and then commencing your careers in automation and robotics. We have got the whole class assembled. We do this via Zoom, and we want to welcome our family members and guests that have joined us online. Rochelle, can you tell me how many people we have?
So far, 8.
8. Okay. Well, so family members, friends, oftentimes some leadership from fulfillment centers around the country. And so welcome everybody who's online today. Let's see here. The kind of agenda for today will be to have some speakers from the class, which we always like to do. We'll hear from some faculty. We will hand out certificates, and we'll also, for the first time ever, hand out challenge coins to all the graduates. We've got Michelle's going to take some photos, I think, correct? And then at the end, if everybody stick around, we'll take a group shot, and then we'll send everybody on your way. Like I said, we've been doing this for a while. 72 cohorts for you. We hope plenty more in the past. This has been a program that I have personally been the most rewarded by, the most challenged by of anything that I've worked on at VU in the 20 years that I've been here. It's a program that back in 2019, we took from a thought that Amazon was in development with to implementing in 6 months' time, which in higher ed terms is amazingly fast. In Amazon time, 6 months is like forever. But for us, it was a really fast time from the first time that we met up with the head of reliability for North America to getting this program in place. Then we started in October of 2019. We ran it in Indianapolis because it was primarily devoted to Indy 9 at the time, which was the newest facility that's coming online, had the most automation, really needed automation techs to come in there. But as the program was progressing, we were looking at how long it was going to take, 2 years for techs to get through the program, in and out of the facility. We thought, how can we do this faster? And how can we do it with greater scale? And so in partnership with Amazon and the president of VU, Chuck Johnson, we decided to bring it here. And that's how this current Amazon MRA program came about, was move it here. That way people could come from all over the country, and we could throughput a bunch of cohorts kind of simultaneously. And that's how in the last 6 years we've come to your graduation. It also, the first cohort that came to campus here was in May of 2020. And for those of you with some type of memory, you'll remember that in May of 2020, there wasn't a whole lot going on in education or in face-to-face activities, because we were in the middle of the pandemic. We didn't even have students here on campus in May of 2020. But we started this program nonetheless. There's tons of photos back then. Everybody was masked up. Everybody was keeping social distance. But we managed to get all those classes through. Everybody survived. Everybody stayed safe. And it put us in a position where, we've got now over 1,000 technicians out there at film centers all over North America. In order for a class to get through, it takes a lot of cohesion. We've got 22 graduates today, and we started with 23. I know we lost one person along the way. But from the standpoint of what junior colleges do, which is what Vincennes University is primarily, from the standpoint of what professional trainers do, which is what business and industry training does, graduating 22 out of 23 people in a 9-year program is remarkable. And we've had an over 90, close to 95% completion rate in every cohort that's come through over the last 6 years. And that is really hard to do. And for those of you that, might have at one point or another thought, I'm not sure this is for me, or I'm not sure I'm going to make it through, thanks to you for your own personal stick-to-itiveness, and thanks to the group for keeping everybody else kind of on point with study groups and other things to get through. What we like to do at the end of these classes, as part of graduation, is have a class speaker or two to talk about what went on during the previous 9 weeks. Remember, you're online, so you got to be careful. But talk about what went on the last 9 weeks, and talk about your class. So our first speaker today is Claudia Saenz. Claudia.
Yeah!
Good afternoon, Board 73, and everyone's family and friends. For the people that don't know me, my name is Claudia Saenz. I'm from Idaho. Yeah. I remember when I got offered this position, I thought to myself, hey, I went to college for this. I can actually help out. But unfortunately, that wasn't the case. I'm very proud of all of you. What you guys learned in 9 weeks compared to what I learned in 2 years is amazing. I love seeing everyone speaking in logic terms and quizzing each other. How everyone formed groups that fits with their personalities. But I think I can speak for just about everyone on this, that we were all nervous studying with Logan. Because the moment you enter the third floor room to go study, he'll give you a pop quiz.
With Ann.
Yeah. Did any of us get those questions correctly? No, not really. Well, except for Gray and Sage. Gray and Sage would do a little reverse and give a little bit of a pop quiz. A while back, most of us were just talking about how we're going to act here for the next 9 weeks, which was going to school, get the soccer certification, gym, and go home. I'm so happy that that didn't go that way. Some of us made long-time friends and made new core memories. Cutters. I'm very grateful for this opportunity. I would always give these young adults coming up to me to give them advice. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I'm 33 years old. So these young adults are about 18 to 21 years old. But the advice I would give them is to go back to college. Go live that college life. Dorm rooms, friends, go explore, just how they were crying. I never did go to a university and got the chance to live a dorm life. That is one of the biggest regrets I had. At the age of 33, I finally got the chance to live a college life experience with with my and my awesome tutor, making new friends, and I got to explore this beautiful small town. I didn't know who Red Skellet was, but Gray and I went to the Performing Arts Center on a free day. Dan, I just want to say you're an amazing professor. What some of these people don't understand is I went to college, and you're not supposed to just give us the answer. We're supposed to learn, and then, of course, get groups and learn from each other. What I actually really did enjoy, and like found the most is that you took the opportunity to answer our questions, even if it wasn't school related. And then in the lab, you actually helped us in the lab. My professors in my college didn't really help us fully, not compared to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for giving us the opportunity to learn and grow. This is a core memory that we will never forget. And to everyone, I hope you guys have the most beautiful life and keep on learning and take those opportunities to grow. Okay, now let's wrap this up. I gotta go back to Idaho and go do jury duty.
All right. All right. Thank you, Claudia, for those remarks. Very much appreciated. For those online, when Claudia mentioned Cutters, that is the Study Skills Lab that's affiliated with the library here on Adult Study Skills Lab, right? Only for our students who are 21 and over. So thanks so much for that, Claudia. Really appreciate it. Our next student speaker is Soto.
So most of you guys already know me, but for the people that are watching online, I'm Jesus. I really, just before I start, I really didn't have anything prepped for this. This is all just from the top of my head. I thought it would be more natural, and I felt like if I wrote anything down, I probably wouldn't read it. I'd probably get too nervous, So right now, it's just me, So first, before we begin, I want to thank all the instructors and administrators. Thank you for this program, and thank you for helping us. I know never been like sunshine and rainbows. It was actually pretty difficult. There was ups and downs. I know when I first started ACDC, sitting down, I kind of wanted to just get up and leave. It was so hard. I thought I wasn't gonna make it, but I took it day by day, and started talking with friends. And then I know first day we introduced ourselves. That's how I met Zell, Logan, stuff like that. We just, let's go to the gym. And then from there, met new people and just branched off. And to be honest, I want to thank each and every one of you because you guys actually gave me a great experience here, from traveling to going out and trying every restaurant that there is here, and going to the third floor and playing some pool. Some casual. And then, so not only that, I know everybody gave it their all. So that shows a lot. And if there's one thing to take from this, is I want everybody to go home and try their most. I want you to succeed and actually accomplish everything you guys want to do. So that's probably the only thing I would love for you guys to take home, is just keep on pushing forward. Because if I can do it and you guys can do it, anyone can, So that's, before I end it off, I just want to thank everybody again and for this whole program. I really appreciate it. And that's it.
Thank you. Thank you, Jesus. You know, we rely on the FCs and Amazon and 3Ps to help recruit folks into this program. But I can sell this all day long, and folks aren't going to know what it is, and they aren't going to be inclined to come to this program. The best recruiters for us into the MRA program, and particularly to come to BU, are all of you. So I hope that you've had a positive experience. I hope that you take that back to your FCs. And for other Amazonians who are looking for this type of a career advancement, this type of an opportunity, I hope you sell it to them. You know, and to Claudia's remarks, you do have career choice. Many of you do, who are Amazonians, who have blue badges for college tuition. And VU's programs are available online. You can take the credits that you earned here, and you can apply those towards a VU degree or other degrees. And so if you're inclined to go the college route that Claudia recommends, we very much appreciate you taking a look at VU or other sister institutions that may offer exactly what you're looking to do. No graduation is complete without us having somebody come in from faculty, and certainly appreciate the positive words from both of you on our faculty, and particularly Dan. As we built up this group of instructors who teach this program, we were very focused on two different qualities. One was this knowledge of the curriculum, what you were going to have to learn, and being able to take that knowledge of the curriculum and get it into students' heads. That's teaching. And so finding people who were natural teachers in technology was a really important thing that we were looking at. The other thing was industry, because you can have all of this stuff in your head, but you get back out on the floor next week and you got to troubleshoot a machine, or you got to fix a machine, and without having that hands-on knowledge, what's in your head isn't going to help. And so we've always looked for instructors who had the ability to teach, who also had industry experience, who had been in the line of fire when machines go down, when people are standing around waiting for that thing to come back up and being measured on their productivity, which is going down until that machine comes back up again. That's what all you guys are going to have, guys and gals are going to have to do here soon. And so having instructors who had actually been in that spot before and faced that kind of pressure and knew how to respond to that, and know how to convey that to you. But it's also, it's also taking this curriculum and putting it in your hands. And that's a really unique skill set. I'm very proud of the group of people that we have here who teach, and just want to, list those instructors that we have involved in the program: Joshua Brett, Charlie English, Jason Grimmy, Charles Martin, Wesley Rourke, and Larry Tennant. But today we've got, you guys have Larry as an instructor? Okay, so, everybody loves Larry, right? And I believe, Dan Stanescu, he wants to be like Larry in every way, including the fact he started growing a beard this week. And we're going to see how that measures up over the next several weeks. But I see Larry seems to be taking on the challenge. So we'll see how that goes. But we don't hire instructors by their facial hair. We hire instructors by the ability they can get this information into your head and your hands. And one of the great examples of that's Dan Stanescu. So Dan, please come and say a few words.
I'll catch you by December, maybe. Well, 73, here we are, one final time. Well, we spent a lot of time in this room talking, haven't we? A lot of discussions, a lot of topics in the books, outside the books, everything in between. I want to say thank you. It's been an honor. Okay, really mean that. Seeing you guys come together as a team, for the most part, I've seen a lot of people helping each other out. I've heard a lot of discussion of the study labs, so a lot of that stuff going on for people that want to take part in that. I think that is part of the success. Right? I hope everyone here takes something away from that. I'm going to leave you with 3 words: opportunity, discomfort, and respect. Okay? So opportunity, you all took the opportunity from wherever you were at in life, whatever you were doing, to sign up for an opportunity coming into the technical world, which you may or may not had some background in. It takes a lot of courage either way. If you had no idea what you're getting into, or if you did, because you're coming into this program, this side of it, or hands-on, trying to figure out how to do the job the way they need it done. This should have, and I think it has for a lot of you based on discussions and interaction we've had, gone through training, labs, and discussions. This has opened up the world for you in a different way you didn't see it before. It's not just a machine now. You see the gears, you see the electrical source, you see all the controls, everything's happening on the backside of that machine. It's not just a clock anymore. You see the gears, you see how it's all working. So that's the difference. You're not going to look at the world the same way. You're going to be empowered to do things you weren't able to do beforehand, before you cross that line. So seek discomfort. You did that by coming here. You put yourself in an uncomfortable position, an uncomfortable place. That's how we grow. And it doesn't just stop here. That's going to continue. In this field of work, you do not stop learning. You do not stop being uncomfortable. That's going to be an ebb and flow. It's going to change throughout your career. But it's always going to be there. You just don't get into this thing and coast. You have just started. You're not finishing. You're finishing this training, this step on the path. But you are just starting. Keep that up. Seek the discomfort. Hop into any of those positions where you get to expand your horizon, gain more knowledge, gain more skills. Because they're coming whether you want it or not. This thing we keep talking about, the evolution of technology, the world around us, everything that's happening, the evolution is going to happen. Are you going to evolve with it? Are you going to stay up with it? You have to. You will. The final thing, respect. Don't forget to show yourself respect. Don't forget to show your peers respect. Those that one day may report to you, those that you now will report to, show respect. This is an important component. That's not some chapter in any of these books, but that is a chapter in life and part of how this entire thing works. And it's part of being a member of a team, which you all will have to do. You will have to be part of the team. You're going to have to be a team member. You're going to have to rely on people. People are going to have to rely on you. That's how this thing works. Respect. The 3 B's. Be prepared. Be prepared. Be on time. Be punctual. And be where you're supposed to be. The 3 B's. Be proud of what you all have accomplished here. This is a step in the right direction for everyone sitting in the seat here. This is an incredible opportunity for everyone sitting here. Where you go from here is up to you. You seize the opportunities, you let them go by. Remember what we talked about several different times. The old timers, remember I came in the shop 20-some years ago that just wanted to walk around and grease bearings, change belts, and filters? That is gone. Those individuals are retired and gone. Those opportunities are not there. You have to be a multi-tool. We have to be able to work on all types of systems. stuff that you haven't even seen yet is coming down the pipe. People in this room don't be working. We talk. Be prepared. Okay. Congratulations to you all. Wish you all much success on your journey from this point forward. Okay? Congratulations.
Thank you, Dan. Really do appreciate that. We do have a student distinction award, and is Brett going to give that out?
Yeah.
All right, great. Brett McCandless, lead instructor for Amazon.
So, one of the new things this year is selecting somebody as the graduate with distinction based on things like their scores on all their soccer exams, their progress through the 90s, input from the instructors, and so forth. So, at this accumulation of things, the candidate for that, the person selected, is Gray Morris.
Yeah, I think maybe I should have clarified that point. Right? We lost one of our students. We just lost him to participate in the program. We didn't lose him to being alive. So, thank you for see. That's why we have an outstanding student. Make those kinds of important points. So, but congratulations, Greg. We love being able to celebrate individual success. What we really love to be able to celebrate is the success of an entire cohort. And so it takes, various skills and abilities to keep FC up and going. You're going to see that, you may get out there and say, I want to pursue every bit of technology available to me. You may be one of those people that's like, I'm pretty comfortable with what I've got. But in this evolving world of automation, you're going to have to stay relevant. You're not going to be able to stay, you aren't going to be able to stay stuck in that manual kind of world that Dan described of these old timers. But we hope you find your niche in your role in the reliability world there at Amazon. Brett, thanks again for everything you do in overseeing this program. My office is just down the hall from Brett, so typically when I walk by his office to get to my office, there's a student in there getting a little extra help, getting some support for what we're doing, or there's an instructor in there getting a little bit of help, a little bit extra support. So thanks again, Brett, for everything that you do. Also want to thank Jerry Ruble, who heads up all of our training in automation and robotics. And we couldn't do this without Rochelle Urban, who keeps everything going on behind the scenes. And so, all right, so the next thing we're going to do is hand out certificates and challenge ones, right? Okay.
Turn on that projector, shut off. I mean, turn it on. Here we go. Yeah, read about that now. Before we actually do this. Yeah, this is another brand new thing. just starting. Something you're going to receive.
Okay, so I'm Jerry Ruble, I'm director of industrial maintenance training at Vincennes University, and as David said, this is the first group that's going to get something special from Amazon. It's from the Amazon Apprenticeship and Upskilling. So they made these challenge coins, and they're going to be giving these out starting with Cohort 73 at all the graduations. Jeff couldn't be here, but they wrote a letter and wanted to have me read this letter to you to kind of explain what's this challenge coin about. Dear team, today marks a significant milestone in our journey as the industry leader in cultivating next generation maintenance professionals. We are proud to present challenge coins to our exceptional apprentices in the MRA program upon your graduation from related technical instruction. Challenge coins have a rich tradition dating back to World War I, originally used by military units to build camaraderie, recognize achievement, and symbolize membership in an elite group. These specially minted coins represent honor, excellence, and shared commitment to a mission. Today, challenge coins are presented across many industries and organizations to acknowledge exceptional performance, commemorate significant milestones, and foster a sense of belonging among team members. Receiving a challenge coin is both an honor and a responsibility. It signifies that you have earned your place among a distinguished group of professionals. These challenge coins represent more than just an award. They symbolize your commitment to excellence, your dedication to safety, and your role in shaping the future of technical expertise. Each coin carries the weight of our shared mission to build and empower a world-class technical workforce through innovative training programs and comprehensive apprenticeships. One side of your coin bears the logo of Vincennes University, honoring the exceptional education and training you receive. We extend our deepest gratitude to our educational partners who have invested in your success and provided the technical foundation for your career. The other side displays our MRA program logo, representing your journey with us and the bright future ahead. As you receive these coins, remember that you exemplify our fundamental principles: unwavering commitment to safety. Through every training session, hands-on experience, and technical challenge, you demonstrated that safety isn't just a priority, it's a way of life. Delivering exceptional value. Your dedication to learning and growth shows your commitment to exceeding expectations and implementing solutions that drive real impact. Building impactful programs. You are living proof that our programs unlock transformative career paths, bridging current capabilities with emerging technologies. As you transition from RTI to on-the-job learning, you're well prepared to master mechatronics and work toward your U.S. Department of Labor certification as an electromechanical technician. These coins serve as a reminder to your potential, and our investment in your success. You are not just apprentices, you are the future mechatronics and robotics technicians who will drive safety, innovation, embrace diversity, and set new standards of technical excellence. Carry these coins with pride, knowing they represent your earn while you learn journey, your successful completion of RTI, and your role in creating a future where expertise meets opportunity. You are building careers that matter, developing skills that last, and joining a legacy of technical professionals who make a difference every day. Congratulations on this well-deserved recognition. Your dedication inspires us all, and we look forward to watching you continue to excel as you progress through your MRA apprenticeship journey. With pride and appreciation, the apprenticeship and upskilling team.
All right.
Put your hand out, and I shake it, and I turn it that way, and you got it. Okay. Yeah. Got it?
Yeah, come on.
Thank you. See, use that as your example. Everybody do it that way. Okay?
1 year and free. Deanna Singer.
Okay.
Vance Earnhardt. Hayden Gray.
Congratulations. Great job.
Cash Griffin.
Congratulations.
Tom. Sierra Kyle. Marcos Luis Hernandez. Chris McCandless.
I know him.
John Manning. Yasmina Ray Moore.
Feel free to throw any games.
Peyton Priestborn. Roselle Ross.
Hi, Lexi.
Claudia Saenz.
Dad. Hi, Daniel.
Dylan Smith. Jesus Soto. Brandon Tran. Logan Ulrich. Saenz Zarate.
So, congratulations, graduates. We're proud of all of you. A couple of things on these challenge points. One thing is the tradition in the military and in first responder community is that if you're with a group of people and somebody pulls out their challenge coin, then you have to pull out your challenge coin. And the last person at a table who pulls out their challenge coin, who doesn't have it, has to buy the drinks. So keep that in mind. And then the other thing, just a bit of personal history. I've got a box of these in my office of challenge coins from a variety of military groups, a variety of first responders that I've had a chance to work with over my decades here at BU. But there's one in that box that dates back to 1953. In 1953, my mother she was in music school, and her choir went to Korea, and they entertained the troops. The Korean War was going on, so they went to the Far East, and they made a bunch of stops during the summer of 1953. And so one of the commands on that trip took their challenge coin, and they took the band off of the outside, and they drilled a hole in it, and then they gave it to all of the women who were entertaining the troops that summer of 1953. And it's got an engraving on the back to my mom, Linda Fontaine. And so these things are special. That's the one that's probably the most special to me over history. But then today we get to unveil this one for Amazon Mechatronics. And I hope this is special to you. And I hope that over the decades, you're able to collect more of these and see what meaning it brings to both you. That one particular value to my entire family. That opportunity that my mother had is one that my family, I carried it on, my sister carried it on, now my daughter carries on that legacy. And I hope that's the same thing that this experience will do for you and what it symbolizes in this challenge point. So thanks again for being part of Cohort 73. Congratulations. Brett's going to give you some departing words, and then if you will stick around, we'd like to do a group photo in front of the banner, and we'll be done. Thanks again. Thank you. Woo!
So again, after the pictures, you need to stick around and take that post-RTI test and before officially leaving. You are still on the clock. So, quick before you did this time around because it's the same thing, but you now know all the answers. You didn't know the first time. So, just wanted to say, congratulations to all of you. And, I certainly know how hard this program is. And so it is quite an accomplishment. It's not easy. And, you should take some pride in having stuck it out and accomplish this. When you get back onto the job, again, your learning is going to continue. And hopefully you built a good foundation here. And that's what we kind of wanted to make sure is to set you up for success when you leave and go back to your job sites. And certainly hope that does happen for all of you. So, last parting words I would have to say for officially leaving your dorm is just to make sure you turn in your ring. Okay? And good luck to you. Safe travels. As long as you do driving, flying, whatever it may be. And I wish you all the best.